Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Estate Mindset Investor, where we know that creating generational wealth in real estate requires 5% strategy and 95% mindset. So, we have spoken before about a couple of laws. We've actually spoken before that we're going to be learning about all of these laws of the universe to create our own success and create our own world and our own lives the way that we have dreamt it. And we spoke about a couple of them. For example, the law of action and reaction. For every action, there's a reaction moving in the opposite direction, which is the way that the scientists define it. And the theologians or the philosophers would say, as you sow, so you reap. There's another law. It's the law of opposites. And everything that you look in this at everything that you look at in this world will have an opposite. Like there's no up without a down, there's no left without a right, and I can go on and on and on and on, and always find an opposite to everything that we know of, everything that we see, everything that we perceive. And we've also spoken about the that power that is all around us, which I choose to call energy. And in fact, it's more than just being around us. Everything is pretty much energy, including ourselves. And I've spoken about this before. So that power just is. It's neither negative or positive. Now we are creating it. We are allowing it to flow through us, to and through us in whatever way that we think about it. In other words, if we think negative, we're having that energy or that power flow to and through us in negative form. And everything that we think is in harmony with our bodies, or I should say it's the other way around, because we can control our thoughts. We have that ability with our intellect. So our body is in harmony to the way that we think. So it's obvious, if we're always going to be thinking negatively, our bodies will be in harmony with negative thoughts. In other words, our bodies will be vibrating negatively. And as we think about the law of opposites more and more consciously, or in fact, if we make it a habit about always looking at about the law of opposites in a way that we understand that for every bad there will always be a good, and for every wrong there will always be a right, it will allow us to then determine what are we going to be focusing on. So if something that is perceived as bad and we understand that there will be a good in it, then we're going to learn how to slide towards the good of it and eventually allow our bodies to be in harmony with the positive side of that thought. Now, I know you may say that there are tons of things that are bad in this world that we cannot control, but just bear with me, because as we go deeper and deeper into these lessons, you will understand that we have all of the control within ourselves, and the circumstances around us pretty much have nothing to do with the way we conduct our lives. So it all starts with an idea. It all starts with our imagination. Everything that we have created in this world has started in our minds with an idea. And anyone who has been persistent in life have made that idea turn into form. If you think about it, the moment that it's an idea, you could think of it as it has already become matter from energy. Energy has flown into us, or has flowed into us, turned into an idea. And for those of us who are persistent in life, will eventually, through our bodies being in harmony with that idea, is what allows our own bodies to take the action that is required to turn that idea into form. Our subconscious mind, however, is full of habits that have come in through our physical senses, through our eyes, through our ears, through our nose, through our sense of smell, our sense of taste and our sense of touch. And most of us for the most part, this is what we believe to be the reality, as I've mentioned before. So we've created all of these habits, and it has made us the kind of people that would allow our own subconscious mind to reject any idea that about something that we want in life, but we reject it because our subconscious mind tells us that that's impossible. It tells us that because that's what we have learned from the world. That's what we have learned from the news. That's what we have learned from other people that may have surrounded us. So we're going to start by perhaps changing the kind of people that we are surrounded by. I've had an amazing experience by surrounding myself with the kind of people that I now realize these are the kind of people that I've always wanted to be with in the first place. This, of course, doesn't mean that it's these are the individuals that are going to help us change. The change is within us, but what happens is that now we are all complementing each other because we're all at the same frequency level. And as we learn how to focus on that idea and do not let our subconscious mind or our habits from the past reject that new idea, we are eventually, through the power of repetition, going to replace the old habits with the new habits. We're going to replace the old ideas with the new ideas. I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye bye.